Good morning, adventurers.
Good morning from the lovely Caribbean.
We've had an amazing week on the MSC Seaside exploring the ship. We got to explore one of the ports. Yesterday we went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, our first time going there.
It was so good, and we did like a little food sampler. It was so yummy.
Yeah. Oh. It was very cool.
Yeah.
But we are back on board the ship. We've got a couple days left. And I think what we really wanted to do before we get off the ship is a little food tour for you guys. We've been scoping out some of the different spots and deciding where exactly we want to go to.
Yeah, so we've done the whole tour of the ship. If you missed that video, you should go and watch it because this ship is pretty cool. But today, we're doing our favorite thing. We're gonna eat everything on board. We have picked out some of the coolest places. We couldn't get to everything, but yeah. I think we got the highlights.
Yeah, we're gonna pick the things that we're most excited to try. And of course the buffet, which we're about to head to.
Yes, please. So we're at the buffet, we were about to get our food, but we realized they had made fresh sangria. Yeah. So we made a pit stop and got this because that's pretty important.
It looks pretty good.
It looks amazing.
They always have random little different things like rotating items depending on the day.
Yeah, it's very cool, but this looked too good and refreshing to pass up. So this will give us the strength we need to pick out our food.
We have gotten our food. We found a spot that is overlooking the water. You can see everyone goofing around in the pool down there and stuff.
Yeah, and it's not too windy back here, and we're shaded, which is great because we've been getting little sunburns every day. Oopsie.
Yeah. So the way we like to do the buffet is we get a little bit of pretty much every single item that they have. So we've got some greenery on here. They had some fresh vegetables, so broccoli, and then like a little stir fry. Got some pickles over here. Had to get a little bit of the mac and cheese. We got some different kinds of meat. And they actually had some tortilla chips today. So I got some beans and tortilla chips. You got mostly the same stuff, right? Yeah, I got a few different types of veggies. You gotta do at least one type of pasta. They have so many different options. Yeah. And then we each got one chicken nugget. So I'm super excited to try the fresh veggies today. They always have something unique in the, I guess they call it the ethnic section, but it's so many vegetables. Ooh, I thought that was just gonna be in like a sweet and sour type of sauce or just a soy-based sauce, but it's actually like a coconut creamy sauce. That is so good. Dang, I should have gotten even more. You were right. I should have taken the whole bowl of it. And the guy was making it fresh up there too. Yeah, it was good. But I think I'm most excited to try this pork rib. Barbecue pork rib, you guys. Nice and messy. It's got some sweet sauce on there, kind of baked into it. It is really, considering it's a buffet, it is pretty dang good. The only downside is that I took the last one, and right when I took it, he put a whole new pot there. That's what always happens to us. Some of the dishes rotate, like the different types of pasta or the different types of ethnic food, but you can always count on there being certain things. Like there's always the pizza station, there's always a rotisserie section with delicious grilled meats, there's always some sort of pasta. They always have this Mediterranean section with all these like salad items and fresh cheese and sliced meats. And then if you want to be a little bad, they have the grill with burgers and hot dogs. You can do cheeseburgers. Oh. And they have a huge dessert spread. But we're gonna save dessert for later. Got a flower.
I did! That's so cool! They do so many fun and random things on this ship, like little balloon flowers.
You guys, they have a friggin' chocolate bar on this ship, which we have yet to try one of the cocktails. They actually make you like chocolate flavored cocktails, I guess. Yeah. But check this place out. This is the coolest feature. They have a chocolate wall. There's like chocolate actually streaming down from the roof to the floor. I've never seen that before. It's pretty cool.
It's such a large amount of chocolate. And as soon as you get to this part of the ship, you just smell it in the air. It's so good. So they also have all sorts of little chocolate candies that you can purchase. And they also have a bunch of gelato. You can do milkshakes. This is where we come for our coffee because we think it's the best on the ship. But now I'm so excited. I've never had like an alcoholic dessert drink.
Yeah, me neither.
So this is gonna be interesting.
Usually something we'd stay away from, but it's a special occasion, so we're gonna give it a try.
These are amazing, you guys. So there are actually 14 bars and lounges on this ship, which is pretty impressive. There's at least one on most floors, and they range from all sorts of themes. So this is obviously the chocolate themed one, where you can get chocolate mixed drinks. There's also a champagne bar, there's a bunch of beach themed bars, cocktail bars, some are really fancy, sports bars, all sorts of areas. So I went with the chocolate martini, which looks insane. It's Bailey's Irish cream mixed with, I guess it's their chocolate spread. They have this big vat of chocolate back there, and I think they just dollop some in there. And then it says cream, and I think that's all blended together, and then it's topped with chocolate shavings and what they call choco caviar, which I think is just little cocoa nibs, maybe? Oh my god, it's like a spiked milkshake.
Get a good sip of it. So they got this chocolate covering the rim of it.
Woo! Oh yeah, it tastes like Bailey's and chocolate ice cream, or I guess milkshake. I have no complaints about this. This is pretty tasty. I could only do one though, otherwise I get a tummy ache, but.
Yeah, we might have to kind of split that anyway.
Yeah.
So on this ship, you have a bunch of dining options. Obviously, you have a couple different buffets, but you also have specialty restaurants, which we're going to be checking out a little bit later. But you also get a nightly meal in the main dining hall. It's actually called the Seashore Restaurant. This meal is included with your cruise price, and they have something different every night. So we've already came here once, but they're going to have different stuff on the menu, so we're excited to see what else they're going to have for us.
But it's also 3 courses, so you get your starter, your main, and your dessert all included. You can upgrade stuff like to steak and lobster. We don't typically do that, but it's all been really delicious so far, and they have different dining slots, so it's not too overwhelmingly crowded at each time. We got the earliest one, 5:30. I think there's a 7:30 slot and a 9:30 slot, and if you're really quick, you can change your dining slot on the first day. So just keep that in mind. If you get 5:30, you don't want that, you want 9:30, come and chat with them, and they'll change it for you.
So you got like 5 little pieces of asparagus there with some bacon?
Asparagus. It's a fried pancetta chip, I think is what they call it, a pancetta chip. And then some creamy sauce on top. But you, sir, went even fancier.
Yeah, I stuck with just some smoked salmon, I think.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, pretty simple.
And we got plenty of bread left to pair with that.
Are these little capers here?
Yeah.
I think they are. I'm gonna get one of those. I like capers. All right. The salmon's actually really tasty. It's got just a hint of a smokiness. It's a little salty. The caper was the way to go because it gives us like a little burst of tanginess when you bite into it, and then the creaminess of the cream cheese. It is not too bad, and I'm glad there's just a little bit of it because I don't think I can eat that much of it because it's so creamy. Our entrees have arrived. I went with the tortellini.
I got the roasted guinea fowl, which I had no idea what that was, so I Googled it. It's this little guy. Kind of looks like a turkey. It says it's a large African game bird. Let's see what this little guy tastes like. I can't remember what sauce he's in, but it looks like some sort of gravy. Kind of looks like dark meat. It really tastes like a mix between chicken and turkey, which is kind of, the picture looks like a tiny turkey. That's pretty interesting. And with the gravy, it kind of tastes like Thanksgiving.
Was it good or was it just a little weird? Since you've never had it before.
Good. Although I'd say the gravy is really good and salty on that, so maybe it's skewing my perception.
I got the tortellini. Super simple, just got the red sauce on it, and then you've got the pasta, and something is inside the pasta. I'm not sure if it's, I think it's vegetarian, so it's not meat.
Spinach and ricotta?
Spinach and ricotta? Awesome. You know, it's delicious, but you know, it's a super simple dish. The sauce is flavorful and really tasty. The reason I got this though is because they make all the pasta fresh in-house in the morning. So the pasta really is the star. It's super fresh and has this like dense cakiness to it. It's really good.
We got dessert. Y'all, I got a huge brownie. The big old hunk of ice cream too. That's awesome. So I think it said it was like a layered brownie. It looks like there's brownie and then some mousse and chocolate. There's some nuts and more brownie. Because it's got so much like fudginess and chocolatey stuff, goo in there, it tastes more like brownie mix than an actual brownie. That is really good. Let's try this ice cream. Oh, that's good.
It's good?
That's really good.
By your reaction, I thought you were going to say you hated the ice cream.
Oh no, it's all great.
For our last restaurant of the evening, we're heading to one of the specialty restaurants. It's like an Asian restaurant, right?
Yes, Asian and sushi restaurant.
Yeah. Tonight's theme is elegant. You look pretty nice, but this is about as elegant as I get.
We're trying. I don't know. It'll do.
All right, let's go eat some dinner. Guys, the food has arrived. Everything looks absolutely delicious. Sadly, Allison already made a little bit of a mess.
I was trying to move some of the stuff out of the way and I hit the soy sauce. It spilled all over the table. It got on his lovely little like design over there.
Yeah.
I made a mess, I'm sorry.
I cover your mess.
There you go, perfect.
We have some blackened ahi tuna on top of some vegetables. Looks real good. Steamed clams in this bowl, right?
Yeah, with I think some Thai seasoning and some potatoes and veggies in there. I got the filet mignon. I got it medium rare. It's got some little drizzle of gravy on there, some green beans, and then I believe these are potato croquettes. And then we got a sushi roll, and it looks freaking amazing.
I think I'm gonna try this sushi first. It is unagi, avocado, miso, butterfish, and wasabi butter. And I think there's some roe on top and there's some garnish kind of stuff on there. There's a lot going on in this roll.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is gonna be really hard to eat in one bite. Man.
Going for the middle, huh?
Sure. That is an absolutely delicious piece of sushi. You got a little heat from the wasabi. You've got the crunchiness of the little bits on the outside that are fried, little crunchiness from the roe. There's this creamy sauce all over it, so you get this like creamy, mayonnaise-y kind of texture. Pretty difficult to eat in one bite, so I might turn it into a two-biter from this point on, but really freaking good sushi.
All right, now you gotta try your blackened maki.
Oh yeah, this is actually what I'm most excited for. All right, are you ready for this filet mignon?
Ooh, I am ready.
It looks pretty good.
I'm so excited I accidentally grabbed a spoon to cut it with instead of my fork.
Use your chopsticks.
There we go. Oh, already. Oh my gosh. It's so tender. It's just cutting right through there.
And you got a medium rare?
Yeah, medium
yeah.
rare. Oh yeah, I love it a little pink in the middle. Or I guess really pink, red. Sorry to our vegetarian and vegan viewers. Ooh, baby. That is like friggin' butter. That tastes so good. It's just completely tender. And then the gravy and the seasoning is like nice and salty and a little thick and delicious. Oh man. All right. All right.
You have that piece.
I'm so sad that we didn't come here more.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That is actually really freaking good. Damn. That just like disintegrates in your mouth.
Yeah, when I put my fork in there, it almost like went all the way through it. Like
you don't even need a knife.
No, exactly. I could do it with my chopsticks.
Oh my god, you guys, I ate too much food.
He ate too much. At one point, he just like was not talking and just like sitting in his chair.
Yeah. But I gotta say, we were just sitting there like this, just saying how satisfying that meal was because everything was better than we had expected that it was gonna be.
Oh, it was so
Seriously,
good.
It was really good. But that is going to do it for our cruise with MSC. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Look, our server brought me my battery that I left at the table like an idiot. What I was saying was this is our final night on our cruise with MSC. We had a blast. Definitely going to do it again.
Oh yeah, this is so much fun. And the Caribbean was so nice. We got to get out. We got to get into the slides.
Yeah, we're realizing
the weather was so good.
There's so much of the Caribbean we haven't seen, so we're making all these plans to come back. So
yeah.
Definitely. And actually, you guys can leave recommendations on your favorite Caribbean islands if you want to.
Yes,
give us
please.
Ideas on where we should go.
Let us know where to go and what we should eat. Well, this was an absolutely delicious day. It's now time for sweatpants. So good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.